Hello everyone, and welcome to your Ascension messages for the week. So the message that I received and kind of the area of focus for this reading is love, harmony, and balance. And we're just going to see what messages want to come through. I am using the Soul Food Oracle by Rising Sun Oracle, as well as my own deck, Love Grandma. Okay. And we're just going to look into these messages. If I need to clarify, I will look into the tarot, but just receive, what resonates, release anything that does not, as these are collective messages. So let's see, where should we begin? Let's begin with the surrender deck, the power of surrender. So to restore harmony, balance, and love, or to amplify it in our lives, what is most important for the collective to know right now? We have surrender to trust. Trust yourself in your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Okay, so this is about coming back to yourself rather than seeking outside of yourself. There's a lot of information out there. There's a lot of energy pulls saying, look at this, look at this, look at this. But right now, this is about going and connecting within yourself to bring back that harmony, balance, and trusting in yourself and your decisions here. Okay, so this is about pulling the focus back to you. This is about pulling the focus back to developing that trust within yourself, within your inner being. And understanding and knowing that you are being guided. Okay, that you are being guided by your higher self here, but there's also, the word opinions is what is standing out here. So the opinions of others, and not allowing those who are not maybe on your path, or maybe not at the level of consciousness that you are, to sway you, okay, from what you feel is your truth, or what you feel is right for you, what you feel is in alignment for you. Okay, so we have surrender to trust and trusting in yourself here. And we have surrender your attachment to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage it, can definitely slow it down, right? So this is about those of you manifesting right now, or creating, to have more of a lighter approach with it, to not be so attached to the results, because I feel like this is what I'm being shown, it's like you're already on the other side of what those results are, or where that timeline is. But if you're attached to the results, it's like you're going through the journey with the results, if that makes sense. It's almost like backtracking and going through a journey you've already experienced, or a lesson that you've already learned here. So be sure that if you find yourself holding on too tightly, to let go and release, that attachment, because whatever that may be for you, it's almost like it's pulling you back to go through something that you've already experienced, right? Sometimes it takes a little while for manifestations to reach us. Sometimes, there's a bit of a process here, but to trust and release that. For some of you, it might be really helpful to let go, or to find that peace around, water. Water is a conduit for spirit. So perhaps, you can take a bath, or if you're by a pond or a lake or an ocean, that might help you release, let go, surrender. There's also this energy of relaxing coming through, because when we can relax, that's when we can receive, right? So right now, it's important to find that place of peace, and to focus on your peace, to focus on, she's looking forward into the horizon here. She's not looking back. And I feel like for some of you, the pieces that are coming together might be behind you. You might not see them right now. So it's important that you're focusing on moving forward, or you're focusing on the present moment and creating that reality for yourself here. Because I feel like you have a dream, you have a goal, you have a plan, right? You have a way of living that is in alignment for you, and that's what you're to focus on now. And to trust the process of, that outcome coming in at the right time and in the right form for you. Okay, so that's something that's really important, because like I said, it's almost like if you're attached to something that someone else or something that it's like it's going through its own journey, it's going through its own evolution, its own process. It's holding you back from actually experiencing your alignment and living in that beautiful alignment that, you know, creates that harmony in your life, that you can fully experience, you know, the pleasure of being in that beautiful moment, or living on that timeline that you're meant to live on. Okay, for some of you too, it's like, you know, you might be traveling, going on a holiday, but there's something that's out of your hands, and you're guided to, you know, let go and trust, and maybe even observe a little bit here. But I do feel like, you know, once you let go, you experience a freedom. There's a release, there's a freedom that happens here. And trust, you know, we have surrender to trust, and surrender your results to, your attachment to the results. It's like it's already done. You already know what's going to come in for you is going to come in for you, that it's meant for you, it's meant for you, that it doesn't take any more focus on it. Okay? If you manifest something and you hold on to it, you hold on to it. You don't allow it to evolve and grow and come back to you. So that's something that's just important, that will resonate how it resonates. Okay, let's go ahead and look at the Whispers of Love messages. Highest and best messages for the collective watching right now. Have patience. Okay? Have patience. We have love is patient and kind. Okay? Have patience. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Again, we have water coming through. Okay? So water, you could be a water sign, but just water is a very calming energy here for you, very healing energy. And I'm getting also 7-1 is 8, so an abundant energy as well that's coming through here. Some of you, you know, scrying might be something that you want to try with water. That might be something that you feel guided to explore here. But have that compassion for yourself and others, okay? Have that patience. I'm hearing a watched pot never boils, right? So if you're sitting there waiting, you know, you could definitely be enjoying your life a little bit more rather than waiting. So just have that patience here with yourself, and, you know, embrace your experience and your alignment at this time. I also feel, you know, beautiful. There's this sense of those around you also having patience and compassion for you. Those around you loving you unconditionally, and, you know, you mirroring that back to them as well. The other message we have is love endures. Love does not give up or lose faith. Love is hopeful and withstands. Okay? So what I'm getting from this, because obviously if there's something toxic or unhealthy, that's not for you, right? But what I'm getting here is that, like, those that are meant to be in your life, those that are meant to, that are in the energy of love, that are showing up and bringing love into your life, they show up, right? They show up in your life, that they are someone who knows how important it is, you know, to be in your life here, okay? They have great courage and bravery. And this could be you showing up for others, but also others showing up for you here. There is this journey. You know, we have the element of water coming through all 4 of these cards. So a lot of this is the emotions that you're feeling within. A lot of this is your intuitive energy and exploring your intuitive energy more. But this is you showing up for those who show up for you as well. Okay, and it's really a very, I would say, beautiful experience, because you can feel those who are genuine. You can feel those energies that are aligned with you. You can feel, and it's almost like throughout the passage of time, right? Which is kind of funny, because, you know, how time can slow up, speed up, slow down. But there's this sense of, like, people not giving up on you. There's this sense of people showing up for you, people, you know, making it to that higher timeline with you that are meant to. There's also the sense of those that believe in you and want to take that journey with you. Like, they know that you have, you know, this deep wisdom. They know that you're guided by this, this incredible higher power. Okay. And they believe in you, and they believe what you're doing in this world, and they believe in the direction that you're moving in. Okay. And it comes back to trust as well. It's so interesting because you're believing in yourself, you're trusting in yourself, and then other people are believing in themselves, right? But also trusting in you. It's like you are this light and you're guiding the way. It's almost like you are, you're walking this new path, yet at the same time, you're not alone. Okay, so I think that's another message, very strong one to come out, because in all three of these pictures, in surrender to trust, surrender your attachment to results, and have patience, she's by herself. So when you get to this card, you're not by yourself, you're not alone. And that's something that I think is really important to realize, is we're not alone. You're not alone on your journey. You're not alone in what you're moving through. There are people that love and support you unconditionally. There are energies that love and support you that unconditionally. There are ancestors that love and support you unconditionally. And I feel like it's really important that you feel that and hear that right now. Okay? And I know that's going to be resonating because I can feel that within. And we also have the energy of the moon coming through. So it's your intuition. It's also, you know, the different elements supporting you here on your journey, and seeing how everything is working in your favor. Okay, so there's this perspective that yes, maybe there's this ocean to cross. There are these emotions to move through. There is this, you know, perhaps these challenges that are just really opportunities for you to grow. And you have a lot of love and support on your journey. Okay, so feel that in spirit, feel that within, you know, your friends and your loved ones around you. Notice who's showing up for you. Notice who is there for you. Notice, you know, those that are there either, again, physically or also in spirit, these energies around you. But right now you could really feel like you're going on this journey. And as you do that, you're understanding more about yourself. You're understanding more about your destiny. You're understanding more about your influence. You're understanding more about your power. You're understanding more about your connection with Source. For many of you, you know, you're moving into a new venture. You're moving into a higher paradigm. You are moving into the unknown. But again, you're here to know that you're not alone on your journey. Even if, you know, you feel like you are, and if you feel like you are right now, then connect with those that love you unconditionally, with those that show up for you here. Connect with the earth, connect with the elements, you know, connect with yourself. And again, there's this element of trust coming through here, with where you're being guided, where you're intuitively being called at this time. And I feel so many of you will be amazed by the level of love and support that you will receive. Okay? Again, whether it's in spirit, you know, whether it's in friends, family, you know, partners, whatever that is here for you, you know, there's much showing up here in this boat. But this is to know on your journey you're never alone. Okay? And that you are loved, and that you are supported, and that you're a trailblazer. And that takes a lot of courage. Look, there's a lion. Okay? You're leading with courage. You're leading with your heart. You're also leading with a higher purpose. You're leading with your light. So just take a moment to notice that and to embody that. And know, again, we have that, like, what's meant for you will be for you. That you can surrender the how for that. And just focus on what is in your, your world right now, or what is in your plans, the steps that you're taking moving forward, the spiritual practices that you're embracing that are helping you with your harmony and balance right now. Maybe even the examples showing up in your life of harmony and balance. This can be out in nature. This can be, again, with the people around you. But you're moving forward here on this timeline. You are. And this chapter in your life, it will bring up, and I'm sure it's bringing up, many emotions within you. But remember, emotions are messengers. And you're about to embark on an incredible adventure. Whether that's within, or that's, you're traveling here. And it's okay to feel uncertain. It's okay to feel doubt. It's okay to be afraid. Just come back to your truth. Come back to being grounded. And remember, come back to your supports. Remember your support team. Your angelics, your star family, the nature around you, your family, your friends, your loved ones here. Your animal guides, the elements. All moving you into that beautiful alignment, that adventure, that journey that is, is designed just for you, created by you, moving forward here. And it's a space of wonder and creativity. And I feel deep, deep appreciation for you, for the work that you've done, for, what you have created, your influence. Many of you may be even hearing from others about how you have, supported them or inspired them here. With your courage. I'm seeing a lot of music as well. Some of you, it's the way that you, could be your voice, could be your music, whatever it is that you're creating here. But you're feeling inspired at this time. And you're trusting in your intuition. And I feel many of you have what you require, or you're calling in what you require right now. But with this, again, have patience card. There's just such a level of gentleness. Okay? Being very gentle with yourself right now. Wow. Okay. Let's get some self-care. Divine self-care messages, or sacred self-care messages for those who are watching at this time. We have make a meal. Okay. So creating meals that feel good, that support you, support your health. Listening to your body and its wisdom and messages about, what ways that you can nurture yourself here. Okay, any sort of changes that you feel guided to make. This is also about blessing your food. Okay, putting loving intention into the food that you're creating. For many of you, it's also very grounding and healing to cook or to bake. You see there's that lotus. We have that lotus energy here continuing. For some of you too, like you might really have a passion for baking or cooking and you want to expand it a little bit more. So, you might be bringing love and harmony and balance into your life by maybe taking a cooking class or pursuing something that you're passionate about here. We have drink tea. Okay, so for those of you, that like to drink tea or any sort of calming beverage, having a practice or a meditative practice with that. I love matcha. Matcha is my favorite. I love matcha tea. If you feel like sharing your favorite tea, drop it in the comments below. You don't have to, but it's like everything is contributing to your health and wellness, nurturing you, okay? You see your aura shining out there. But also, drinking tea is also about taking that moment to yourself to just enjoy pleasure. Enjoy that little moment, whether it's in the morning or the evening, or maybe you have afternoon tea, just to enjoy life, just to come back to that space of peace within. And I think there's something to be said too about drinking a warm beverage. It doesn't have to be tea for those of you who don't like tea. I know some don't. But drinking a warm beverage can just be very calming and very soothing. And I'm also getting the energy of getting really comfortable, like wearing, clothing that's really soft or clothing that's really comfortable for you to wear. That's breathable, that's light, okay, that feels good for you to wear. There's also some crystals here, okay? Some of you might be setting intentions or reikiing your tea or your beverages and your food. That's another message coming through. But remember, in nurturing yourself, you're nurturing your world. Okay, so taking the pause and the time to do that and spend time with animals. Okay, we have quite a few animals coming through here. Animal messengers, are definitely significant and bring a lot of support and love into our lives, as well as wisdom, right? Whether they are our own pets or just, wild animals that are out and around us here. They are messengers. They bring about wisdom, and oftentimes when we receive their message, they usually will like leave our field, right? But I also feel the energy of, along with this, love endures card, because you're on this grand adventure here that can feel a bit wild. There's support here. So you might find animals really coming through for you in your life, where it's like, they're these little vibration lifters, okay? So like you could be going for a walk and all of a sudden, a cat comes up to you and is, just bringing in that affection and making their presence known. Like, we know how cats are, right? Like for those that like people, they'll come right up to you, right? And just bringing in that extra support, that extra little reminder that you are loved, that extra little reminder that you have support here. And also, to shift your focus, because sometimes we all could use that, seeing that bluebird, right? That happy bluebird, or that owl that represents an ancestor, or that butterfly landing on us, right? All pieces of source, all pieces of what we are, right? Bringing us support. And oftentimes too, they come to us for support as well, sometimes animals, will come to us for help, and just to, know how to listen and be aware for what, they're needing. I mean, typically, especially if you're an empath or sensitive, you can feel usually, or you might receive, a download of how you can support. It might be, again, like your own pet that just comes up to you and just, wants to be close, or it could be, be anything really, that's kind of coming through here. But there's an equal exchange of compassion. There's an equal exchange of love here, of spending time in nature or with animals. For some of you, you might feel like that's your tribe. Nature is your tribe. Animals are your tribe. Animals are your friends. Animals are your family. That's coming through very strong as well. So simplicity, having those just those beautiful moments for yourself here, to enjoy your life, enjoy connecting, enjoy that, that experience of enjoying life, no matter what is like happening around you, being able to come back to that peace within, being able to come back to your center, nurturing yourself, and receiving that nurturing energy as well. Because then it's like that Ace of Cups, right? You fill up your cup, you nurture yourself, and that just pours over and blesses others, right? It naturally happens. It naturally happens. When you take the best care of yourself, you're in a higher vibration, you're shining this beautiful light out in the world, or you are, maybe you're giving people compliments, your heart's more open. It's just, when you fill up your cup, it just naturally will bless others around you. Okay, so for those of you that are people pleasers, or those of you that are really worried about others, focus on yourself, and then that will expand and help others here. And remember, there are these blessings here in nature that you are giving to others, and that you're also receiving. So that's really, really beautiful. I'm called to look at this one as well. We have surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Letting go of limiting ideas about yourself that originate from the past, then you can own your power and soar into your life. Okay? And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. The ship might be on the water now, right? But I feel like it's going to take flight. And I feel like that's you moving away from an old paradigm and moving into this new paradigm. And also, for many of you, a different lifestyle that's more in alignment with who you are. And letting go of those outdated beliefs that don't serve you, that hold you back, that maybe create attachment. Okay? All right, let's get some loving messages from my Love Grandma deck. Highest and best messages for those watching, the collective watching right now. Highest and best messages. Wow. Be gentle with yourself and others. And strawberry, okay, could be a symbol for that. We have tea with me and share your thoughts. Okay, so we have tea coming through twice. So maybe that's something that, you used to do with this loved one who's on the other side, or if your grandma is here, maybe connecting with her, having tea with her, chatting with her. If she's on the other side, doing the same, sitting down in your own kind of private space, having tea, and either telepathically connecting through your heart, or just, some of you could be writing, or I do feel like it's speaking it out. It's speaking out and connecting in with that love and support with your ancestors here. We also have choose peace with a dove. Okay, and we have is it okay? It is okay to cry. It is okay to let go. Do not cry for me. I am dancing with your grandpa right now. Okay, so for more of a generalized message of this coming through, it's okay to grieve. It's okay to release. It's okay to cry. Crying is healing. Crying is healthy. Okay, but there's also, this message of that if you're grieving someone, they're saying to you not to, that, that it's okay to cry, but also that, they're doing okay, that they're doing well. For many of them, if dancing is a thing here, it's, if anything, they're saying celebrate my life. Okay, celebrate me. And then also I feel like your ancestors are celebrating you at this time. Bottom of the deck, we have create the life that you want to live. Okay, so that goes along with the opinions of others here, and trusting in yourself, trusting in what is for you, and creating the life that you're thankful for, that you appreciate, that feels good for you, that is in alignment with you. Okay. So let's see how others are feeling around you right now. Highest and best messages. So, for many of you, you might notice friends or family are having a challenging time. Stress could be getting to them. They could be feeling unfulfilled, unsure, trying to bring love into the situation, trying to ground themselves. So you are a guiding light. Your example is a guiding light right now. And especially for those of you who are a caretaker, it's important that, again, you take care of yourself here, so that you don't overextend your energy, okay? And that you have, again, like, you fill up your cup so that you can bless others here. We also have people just, I think, becoming more and more kind of unsatisfied with the way things are going in their life, so they're getting ready to make changes. You might notice that also coming through here with your family and friends. And we have also soul food. Love is at the heart of everything I do, and I feel like others feel that way about you, and they're trying to learn more about that. Is something else I'm getting that's coming through here. And also somebody maybe wants to nurture you also, in the ways that you nurture them. And there we have, with the soul food chicken and waffles, we have the strawberry there on top, which we had the strawberry message: be gentle with yourself and others. Okay. So bringing love into the situation, bringing in awareness and compassion. Some of you might be holding the space for others, and that's why, right now you're really more so focused on nurturing yourself and implementing those best routines and spiritual practices, and nurturing yourself at this time. Some of you also, are going to have this harmony and balance and way of navigating that others are going to look at you and be like, wow, like, how did you do that? Especially for those of you that are coaches or leaders here. And they're going to be seeking you out because they feel something is amiss in their life, and they desire to have that fulfillment, to experience life in a way that feels, better for them. So they might be looking to you for that as well. Just as an example, this doesn't have to even be people that you're talking to. This can just be your influence. So when it comes to love and relationships, what do we have here? Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. Whew. Wow. All right. So we have: imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. Okay, so this is about creating space for those new opportunities, that new adventure, more light, more happiness. Many of you, again, right now might be, moving through some periods of grieving old timelines, or, really missing certain people in your life. But it looks like with this releasing work, and, we had that surrendering outdated beliefs as well. This would fall into this as well. Just imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities in your life. So you're creating room for new beginnings in your life here, which is beautiful. We also have, look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. Okay? And we have that ocean energy coming through here quite a few times. So those of you that, have not yet maybe met your vibrational match, or, have had, relationships that have been surface level, just not as satisfying or fulfilling, I feel like that's going to be changing here. That could be what you're preparing for with this transformation that's coming about. We have look within your heart, and, here she is with her, her hand on her heart space. This is also that message coming in from the universe of how deeply loved you are, okay? And how healing it can be to feel that love, just the energy of love, even if it's not connected with a person, place, or thing, but just feeling that energy of love and how good it feels. And some of you might be crying, because it's very healing to feel that love, that energy, that support. It feels like a blessing, okay? And then we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Okay, love conquers and transforms all things. This reminds me of the Sacred Heart energy. So there's a lot of transformation happening within the heart space. I feel a lot of energy moving within the heart space. Now, keep in mind, again, anything that's unhealthy for you or not in alignment with you, that is something that will, kind of fall out of your life, or you will no longer be attracting that sort of energy in here. But those of you that are meant to, deepen a connection that is healthy for you, okay, that has an alchemy of transformation, is really beautiful. You're cultivating something incredible. For those of you that are either, in a healthy partnership at this time, or you are feeling like your relationship, that you're currently in, I'm getting a few different energies where it's like the relationship that you're currently in that is healthy, but you have felt like it's ready to move to another level. There's an alchemy happening here. That's something that you could be feeling, this transformation. It feels uncomfortable. Expansion feels uncomfortable, okay? But for many of you too, like this transformation is just it's just happening. It's happening for those of you that are in healthy connections that are, evolving and ascending. For many of you, all this transformation is happening within your heart space, so that you're ready to receive these higher levels of love, so that you're ready to receive the support, that source energy, that source love, and then align with that healthy and beautiful love as well in your life, and that come into your life in many different forms. So a lot of transformation happening here, a lot of heart opening happening here, energies connecting, and aligning, high vibrational matches aligning here. Okay, let's go ahead and get a few tarot messages, and then I'm going to wrap up this. Ten of Pentacles. Okay, this is like, it's already done. Okay, so for those of you that, have kind of been in the void of creation manifesting, or have felt, that things aren't evolving fast enough, or been worried about like receiving what is best for you, the Ten of Pentacles is saying that you will receive that. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles is that future, long-term stability, security, family, fullness. It's just this fullness actually grounding in here in your life. But it does involve this adventure. It does involve this forward movement. It does involve focusing on, your conscious creation, okay? But that you will align with the right people, places, and situations. And this is kind of a reassuring energy with that Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, we have the King of Pentacles coming through as well, okay? So that is, very grounded energy. The King of Pentacles is the energy of success. So is the Ten of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles can also be calling in your counterpart, okay? For somebody to travel on this journey with you that is in alignment with you for your highest good. It's like you don't have to worry about it. It's already unfolding, okay? It's already unfolding. You may not see it right now because you're guided to focus on other things, but this is already unfolding. Yep, you'll feel it. The Queen of Cups, you'll feel it. The Queen of Cups is about trusting in your clairsentience, your clear feeling. Trusting in your intuition here. And again, this is the feminine energy, so this is like the feeling of the energies within. This is the embodiment. This is a time of healing. This is a time of balance and harmony. Some of you might be, resonating with sound therapy at this time, Reiki energy, receiving downloads. Okay, so if you have felt like love has kind of been, love as in like romantic love, has been on a bit of a back burner in your life, there's a reason for that. And again, everything will align as it's meant to, as you trust and you continue on your journey and you listen to your higher self and those messages that are coming in, and you nurture yourself and you live a life that feels good for you. Okay, so those are the messages that I have. Receive what resonates, release what does not. I hope that this brought in inspiration, love, support, you know, support within the earth for you, support within, you know, the energies around you, and also above and loved ones on the other side. So lean into that love, lean into that support, lean into nurturing yourself and feeling good, lean into grounding your energy, okay? And those belief systems and perspectives that support you at this time, releasing those that don't. And have deep compassion for yourself and others, and create that life, you know, that you want to live consciously. So thank you so much for joining me. Take the best care of yourself. Be very gentle with yourself, and I will see you soon.